Go.
And we are live. Yay! It's the second show tonight
Yeah.
on our network. And
Ace.
it's giving me a heart attack because I'm on our network now and it's no showing me live. Why are you no showing me live, you bloody pest? Oh, it's showing me live now. Good evening, folks. How is everyone tonight? We are energised tonight. Now, I know we've been meaning to do this subject, but I've been waiting for a special guy to come on because this special guy wanted this subject. And he better come on tonight or I'll punch him in the nose. So this is for Mr. Survey. And if he doesn't come on tonight, I'm going to rock bottom him. How is everyone tonight? How's your week been, Lynn? What's been happening in the world, Lynn?
The usual. I've been working, looking after me old dears and making sure the family's okay. And I've been shopping today for a new dress because I'm going to the mayor's ball next week. I've been invited.
Oh.
It sounds very posh, doesn't it? And so I've got a nice little number to wear. And I went in the garden tidying up earlier and got a load of potatoes out that I didn't know were there. So that's an extra, isn't it?
See, this is what I love. Everyone, please mind our Liddy tonight. She sounds like one of the Daleks. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we've been laughing about it. And I said to Lynn, I will try and behave tonight and I'll try and not make fun of you sounding like the Dalek. Hey,
Noreen,
baby. Hey,
Noreen, do I sound like a Dalek to you?
You do. You do, but I still love you. I still think you're amazing.
Do you know what? I hate the Daleks.
I actually, do you know what? See, my Uncle Graham, God bless his soul, he's been dead for many years. He died in 97. And he was a big fan of Doctor Who. Big fan. A big fan of Doctor Who. And I used to love watching Doctor Who, but I was shit feared of the Daleks.
Yeah.
When I was younger, and when they came on the telly, I can remember always hiding behind my granny, and my granny saying, "No, don't exist." Hi, Robert.
Hiya.
Are you best behaviour, mister? Nori says, Lou, you know you can't behave, I know. Can't you take me anywhere? Hey, I know you do try, honey. So obviously, so my gran, I used to run behind my gran every time Doctor Who was on because I was absolutely terrified of the Daleks every time I heard them or I seen them. But God rest my uncle's soul. I would see half the telly I watch. If it wasn't for my gran and papa, I wouldn't have seen half of these programmes. Even my uncles. Because some of the stuff I like Blackadder. I was watching Blackadder the day, and that was my uncle's favourite. So tonight, guys, we're talking about Alistair Cowley and witchcraft. Now, Josh reminded me. He reminded me about Alistair Cowley and the Golden Dawn. So he did, and he says, "Are you speaking about it tonight?" And I thought I had booked a guest or I had forgot to mention someone. So I had to say, "Can you tell me what you mean, Josh?" And he was like that, Alistair Cowley and the Golden Dawn. And I was like that, "Oh, aye, sorry, babe." I says, "Thank God." I says, "Thank God I've got you." I says, "I'd be lost without you."
Yeah.
So, as we were trying to say last week, as everybody knows, in witchcraft there is a huge big veranda. Hello, my darling. Everybody, please check out Ghostway Paranormal, especially on TikTok. Go and check out the big guy and give him some love from me. Also, guys, please go on to YouTube and like things in Netherlands.
Yeah.
I'm streaming there just now, please. If you guys please jump onto YouTube and give them a like, that would be great. Thank you, guys. So as we were saying, so witchcraft, as we discovered, has so many paths. There's a path. I think there's an absolute path in witchcraft for absolutely everything.
Yeah.
There's a path for sea witches, Christian witches, kitchen witches, green witches, you know, every kind of witch.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I was surprised about how many there are, you know. I was quite took back by the whole the spectrum of it. It's absolutely gigantic because a lot of this stuff.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Joe. A lot of this stuff, really, that goes on in witchcraft, it's part of everyday life, and you don't realise
Yep.
that you're doing it. You really don't. It's like I was reading about the Green Witch, and that focuses on nature, elementals, drawing energy from plants, herbs, the earth itself. They can often incorporate herbal magic into their practice and maintain gardens. Well, that's me.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
my
Hey,
normal.
Nikki.
Hi, that's my normal life. That's my normal life.
See, I've often thought about that, because Nikki came in and said good morning. I was ready to say Nikki to you.
Okay.
That's what I've often thought about you, Lynn, because as you say, you're the type of lady that, I mean, you're some women with plants, like, oh my god, you've got a herbal for almost everything. And honest to God, see, when I learned about like green witches, I honestly think about you when I hear about green witches, because obviously you've just gave the description that their green fingers are into herbals.
Yeah, absolutely.
And things like that, and I just think of you every time.
Well, do you know what? I've been out there today, tidying up around the back a little bit, got rid of the some old rhubarb, cleared the path, everything's clean. And there were some old potato plants there. Dug them out. There was only 3 of them, maybe 4. Dug them out, and I got a load of potatoes. Right. Then I got bit. I got bit here, behind my neck, on my back, my foot. And I've come in and I've used, I'll tell you what I've used now. I'm back. I've used this, which I made myself. That. Right.
Is that the stuff that you sent to me?
Something else. This.
Hey, Kelly, long time no
Hello.
see.
That's made from a weed which grows on the pathways all over your lawns, everywhere. It's just it's a little plant with fat leaves like that, a little stalk called plantain, not the banana plantain.
Yeah.
The weed plantain. And you know it's plantain because when you pull the leaves apart, it leaves a string of like white veins. And I've made that, right? And what that does, it gets rid of bruises, pain, and that bites, and it's cleared them up. And they've shrunk right the way down. Yeah.
I must admit, Lynn has made me stuff, and the one that you sent to me, the one that I've got, and the one that I treasure, basically, has been really, really good for me, because when obviously I had the marks in my arm, I obviously I had put it on, and it was the best thing ever. It was really the best thing ever to soothe it. Kelly says please send me some, or could you take a photo of plant, please, and how
I'll
to
write
use
this
it.
down, Kelly, so I don't forget. Love.
So you've got a hedge witch. A hedge witch is a practitioner who works at boundaries between the physical and spiritual worlds, often referred to as walking the hedge. This path is deeply connected to nature and spirit communications and working with the limited spaces where the material and spiritual realms meet. Even hedge witches often engage in trance work, mediumship, and rituals that involve crossing into the spirit world. And then you've got the kitchen witch. Now, I don't see myself being a kitchen witch.
I do. I do. I love you.
You've even got a cottage witch who focuses on the magic of the home and the heath.
Yeah.
And their practice revolves around creating a nurturing, protective, and magical space within their cottage. That's so they've got element of kitchen witchery, using herbs, spices, and household items to craft spells, potions, and remedies. Um, and then you've got the sea witch. Now, I love the sea, right? Fun fact for you. There's my Auntie Joni. Hi, Auntie Joni. Love you. Annie's plugging in. Aww. Kelly says, could you make PM me? I will pay for it if it's okay. What other things do you make, as I will be interested in these items?
Yeah.
Okay. Robert says, kitchen witch. She can. It's not that I can't make toast. You're cheeky buzzing.
How very rude.
I know, cheeky buzzing. I'll come up to Fife and put my bit in your arse. I love the sea, but I am absolutely petrified of deep water.
Really?
But I just love the sea. I love watching the waves come up and over.
It's therapeutic.
And I love running in to a certain point where obviously I'm very lucky where I live, right? Because the mile stretch like between myself and about 3 towns over, about 4 towns over in fact, is all sea. So I've got a choice about maybe 4 beaches if I want to go.
Oh, you're lucky, yeah. We're quite near here as well. I'd say half an hour we're on the beach, yeah.
And it's like I'll run into the sea up onto the point, and then so I could say the sea witch calls out to me, because I do go into the sea up to a point.
Yeah.
And I do love seashells, seaweed. I must admit, I love touching it. And usually I'm quite funny. And I've met sea witches. And I just love being round seawater. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It makes me ill every time I'm in. Because the last time me and my boy went in the water, I was ill for 6 weeks.
Really? Why?
With a bad viral infection.
Oh.
But it doesn't stop me getting in the water.
I've just heard that.
Oh, you heard how much of a Dalek you sound like?
Hey, oh my God, it's Richard. Hello.
I am here.
Hello.
Right, don't talk. He sounds like a Dalek too. Rob,
Richard, can you hear me? Do I sound okay?
You do, yeah.
Robert said you're not meant to drink the water,
You are.
I couldn't help it. I was thirsty. Richard, say something.
Say something.
No, he sounds okay.
I'll say something. Hold on.
Maybe it's no use that sounds like the Dalek. How do I sound on your side of things?
Better.
And yet mine's never changed. I've not changed anything.
Oh, well.
Not unless we've got AI trying to copy my voice.
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't know, do you?
How are you, Mr. Richard?
I'm stressed out.
What are you stressed out about? Come on, Auntie. Your Auntie Lynn and Auntie Willow, and talk about your problems.
Oh my God, you don't want to know about my problems.
Wait a minute to change
We're on
the
live,
design.
I've had my pip taken off me because apparently I didn't latest letters that they'd sent me, which they haven't sent me, and they've admitted that they haven't sent me because they sent it to the wrong address. So I'm down on my full pip payment. So I'm like 500 quid down on my bills.
Oh, honey.
And I'm like, shit, where are we going to get this money from?
Yeah.
Oh, darling, no wonder you're stressed.
So I'm just
No
like,
wonder you're stressed. I just changed it to our seats because me and Lynn call that our Dr. Phil seats.
Yeah. Yeah. But you don't have to tell us on here because we're live.
You can talk about it after.
We're live.
okay.
Definitely. So, what's your thoughts on witchcraft, Richard?
My thoughts on witchcraft, it's very crafty. In a very witchy way. In a very witchy way.
It's
very crafty in a witchy way. But yeah. Alistair Crowley, he was a very, very
2 minutes, I'll come back in.
Well, we haven't got to Alistair yet, so we're still talking witchy poos at the moment.
Poos.
Yeah, so
what the fuck's
we were
witchy
talking
poos?
about the different types of witches, right? So it's like we were talking about the green, the kitchen, the lunar witches. She went the hedge, even the sea witches, you know, and it was saying it all. Everything about these, it could go into different types of lifestyles that you have and all that lot.
Do you know what, guys? I've been blaming you two for sounding like Daleks. It's been me that's been the problem.
Well, there you go. What do you say?
There you go, Winnie. I've been telling you you're a problem for ages, but you haven't believed me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right then. Yeah.
Hey, so guys.
Hiya, Terry. Do you know he's only next door in this other room in the other house here? Hiya, Terry. So what was he saying? Yeah, talking about herbs, and I was saying I got gnat bites today because I went in the garden, Richard, and I've got loads of this, which I've made out of weeds, a certain weed, and it's cleared up all my gnat bites. They've shrunk down to literally nothing in an hour. So I made up with that. So we're going to talk. We got a herbalist, a professional herbalist coming on the 20th. Lindsay I, her name is, and it's my niece, Lindsay Murphy. So she's coming on to have a chat with us on the 20th about what she does, how she does it, how she got into it. And it's going to be a very interesting chat, everybody. So please make a note on your diaries. The 20th of this month, Lindsay, my niece, is coming on. Yeah, she's a professional herbalist, and she'll be giving us hints and tips. And she's a very interesting young woman. So that'll be a good night.
Noreen says, was going to say it must be you. They sound fine to me. Shh. Never telling you right, Noreen. They'll get big heated. That's it. I'm going to get elbowed all night now.
I think Willow's got an attachment.
Willow has got an attachment.
I probably have. I wouldn't be surprised if it was my uncle trying to haunt me.
Do you know what? We done healing last night at my circle, and Chief Witchy, she done healing. She never even touched me, and I'm not joking. Within a minute, all this pain run down my arm and out. Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. So yeah, it's really good. Anyway, get back to the subject again.
Oh, yes.
Does that mean you were carrying an attachment then, Lynn?
No, that means I was carrying a lot of stress, like you were.
Oh, Kelly, we've missed you too, honey. We've missed you too. Know what it was? She was missing the attachment to me. It's okay, darling. I get it. You missed me.
I miss you, Lo, but I never get a pain like that.
Yeah.
Oh, if you were going to get
normally in my heart, I do. Normally in my heart, I get a pain, but not down the shoulder.
No, mine's gone cold, man. I don't get heartache anymore.
Oh, you're old romantic dog, you.
Wow.
Richard.
You know what I discovered, guys? That you can get a cosmic witch. The term cosmic witch conjures images of stargazers, moonlit rituals, and a deep connection to the celeste bodies that paint our night skies. At its core, a cosmic witch is someone who draws their power and inspirates from the cosmos, the stars, the planets, the moons, and all the phenomena beyond our world. This type of witchcraft is deeply entwined with astronomy, the phases and the energies of the planets. A cosmic witch views the universe as a living, breathing entity within its own rhythms, cycles, and influences that can be harnessed for magical purposes.
Yeah, I was told last night, because I had my cards done by Head Witchy Poo, and she was saying that I need to start doing more with the moon. But I do get drawn to it. I get drawn, and tonight it's quite full, isn't it? Tonight.
Yep.
It's drawn me
if you need to go off and howl, then go off and howl.
Hey, do you know what? I know people who get moon madness. So every time there's a full moon, they get quite psychotic. Yeah.
Yeah, I know people who get like that.
Funny enough, see, when there is a full moon, I seem to turn into a right proper crabbit madam.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Is that part of your ladies' cycle?
Mind you, it must be men that make me like that.
No, it won't be men that make you like that. I don't make you like that, do I?
Oh, no, darling. Every time I see you, it's like love heart comes out my eyes and it's take me now.
That's it. I'm there.
Kelly says, put all your crystals out if full moon. God, I've got pain, but I don't think I've got an attachment. Love it.
No. Never mind.
But it's amazing.
One person's pain isn't the same as the next person's pain.
No, that's true, that is. In every sense of the word. It really is. It's true, that is.
It's amazing how the Nori says I don't need the moon. You know, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Noreen just needs to see me, and she's just like, I've got a full moon. Sees my face and goes,
moon,
oh, there we
not
go.
Mooney.
Oh.
Listen, Richard, that poor woman doesn't need to see the full moon or the total eclipse.
You are.
Kelly says, got told yesterday I have to get my whole back eye surgery.
Oh, Kelly.
Good luck, Kelly. I can't imagine what you're going through.
Luck, darling.
Ow.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones that's quite... There's another sort of witch that you could get, the spirit guide witch. A spirit guide witch works with spirit ancestry and otherworldly beings to gain wisdom and guidance. Communicating with spirit guides through meditation and dreams, performs rituals to honour and connect with ancestors, uses divine tools to receive messages from the spirit realm. Crystals like amethyst white candles, incest to invite spiritual presence, spirit guide witches serve as bridges between realms, offering insight and healing through their connections with unseen forces.
Yeah.
So you really can get witches for absolutely nearly everything.
Richard, do you know?
There's always some form of witch that can do whatever you're looking for. I mean, you've got green witches that do everything with the environment.
Yeah.
And white witches, and there's even your black witches that are very, very nasty.
Wow. So, do you know any witches yourself, Richard? Any practicing
I
witches?
know a bloke who is a green witch.
Yeah.
And he doesn't practice that often, but when he does practice, it works.
Well, that's good. That's good. Do you know anybody that? See, I don't do all this spell thing. I don't need to do all that spell thing. Do you know anybody that casts spells?
Yes, I do.
And are they good spells?
Yep, they're always good spells.
He does spells, but they're not necessarily good all the time.
Oh.
And Willow knows who I'm on about.
I know people who have casted good spells. I also know ones that have casted bad spells. But the one that have casted bad spells, I've always said is, please, for the love of God, always remember what you give out in the world will always come back and bite you right in the arse.
Yeah.
Because this is what drives me absolutely batshit crazy. I'll go through the comments first. Kelly says, I'm tough. Oh, my love. Noreen says, I'm always up for light entertainment. Noreen, you've been through our entertainment. You know how rough we can get. Kelly says, I still have had one able to read for me. Frustrating. Kelly says, never heard of a green witch. Noreen says they are like social prescribers, I suppose, using the powers of the earth. Robert says, me, I do. Kelly says, can they make a person better? Kelly says, I need a love spell, been single for 18 years. Robert says, worst mistake I ever said. Robert, I can feel your wife going to give you a scalp right in the back of the head for that comment. I'll tell you what really grinds my gears, guys, is people asking for spells. And I'll tell you why. Because the most common one right up there is, how can I get my ex back?
Oh.
Or can I get a love spell to make someone love me?
You can't make people love you.
Because it's against a person's free will.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is
you can't make us, but you can actually do it, but it takes a lot of stuff to do.
Yep.
And you have to have blood of that person. And it also has to, you have to have blood of a virgin as well.
Kelly.
No, she doesn't mean that, Cal.
No, honey, I didn't mean that. I'm just meaning there's so many groups out there that promote that sort of stuff, and it's like I'm sure you're a beautiful lady. Everyone is beautiful, right? I don't care what anybody says. Everyone is beautiful. Everybody can go out there and pull easy.
Well, I do every Friday night. It's just a natural thing for me.
Richard.
And look at the state of me.
Richard, do you know how hard it is to get in your front door, or the women?
I know, yeah. You've tried that many times.
I've got to keep...
asking you to come to the front of the door, but you don't.
Well, I said I come up the front or at the back.
Well, I said come round the back then, but you just don't bother. You can't get there, can you?
Kelly says I'm clean. Noreen says if you have bad intentions, you get bad karma back.
That's true. 100%.
Kelly says, I just don't go out loud, too hard for me. Oh, God bless you. Some people it is hard, Kelly. Do you know what? That's why I suppose there is an upside to social media, because look at Lynn.
It's the only thing I am pulling, Robert.
Last time I went to Lynn's, and all she was interested in was pulling weeds out of the garden.
It's true.
That's it. That keeps Lynn out of mischief.
It does. I don't go out. I go to work.
Weeds.
The odd ghost hunt, and that's it.
That's it. But the good thing, Kelly, about social media is you will meet people and you will be able to socialise.
Yeah.
And you will eventually meet someone.
If you want to meet somebody. The problem is when you haven't been in a relationship for a long time, it's you meet people, and if you've had a bad experience, certain things they say to you, these new people who come in, and you recognise the signs of something bad, you just walk.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, it takes a couple of minutes, I'm off. That's it, yeah.
I can't even do what. Oh, Kelly. Do you know what, Kelly? I would employ you. I would even employ you as my PA, because sometimes I need a bloody PA. Noreen will tell you how many times have I lost that blue book kit. Noreen. I've lost the blue book that many times.
How many times have you lost it?
How many times did I fucking have it is the question.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Kelly says, I don't carry my past with me as my memories that shit. It's actually a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
It is a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, but I've left it. I've walked past now. But it's just that sometimes, do you know when people are false?
Yep.
And when you're old like me, and you just know, don't you? You just know, don't you? And you just go,
yeah.
Oh, I've got to go.
Noreen, how? I know I need something, but unfortunately, I'm not going to get that.
Oh, you might do. You might do.
I might be on my lucky number. Kelly says, time difference. Anytime anyone needs help, I don't mind helping. Anyone keeps me out of trouble. That's what I always say, Kelly. Keeps me out of bother. Now, let's go on to the main man himself. I was Alistair Cowley.
Yes.
Now, when everyone hears Alistair Cowley, some people go, oh, the wicked beast of, what is it you need? Well, a brain for a start, Kelly. I remember brain for a start. The wickedest man in the world is our Alistair Cowley. He's known as. What's your thoughts, guys, on Alistair Cowley?
Alistair Crowley, he was a clever person. He was very clever in the way he portrayed the witch sort of aspects of everything. And his occultist themes. He was an occultist.
Yep.
And he wrote some good books. It was can't think of the name of it. He was an occultist and he had his own ideas.
He did.
And he
Yeah.
tried to envisage everything on an occultist sort of outlook and get everyone to believe in his way. His way was right.
Yeah.
And it was sort of a very spiritual sort of person. And he tried to get the spiritual energy over to other people and make them believe in his ways. He was like a prolific writer. He wrote over 80 books, like Magic and the Theory of Practice. He did the Equinox book, which was an occult journal.
I've actually got one of his books. I've got the Book of Law.
Yeah, the Book of Love and the Diary of a Drug Fiend, which is an autobiography movie.
Sounds a bit wrong, that, doesn't it? Die of a drug.
A drug fiend.
Diary of a Drug Fiend, yeah.
You could just imagine him writing that book.
That's hysterical.
Basically, just called the Diary of a Drug Fiend, and it was an autobiography. Apparently, he did. It was labelled the wickedest man in the world, and that was British tabloids that made him like that for his open practice of sex magic. Bisexuality and drug use and rejection of Christian moralities.
Mm-hmm.
His family was very rich. He was born into a very, very rich family, this guy was. But,
it was,
yeah, he rejected his parents' fundamental Christian beliefs, which was in Plymouth, the Brethren faith.
Yep.
To pursue an interest in Western esotericism. I can't say esotericism. But it's interesting, really, because, see, when you think of that, you think, even though we know he lived in Scotland, we know this.
Yeah.
But he was born in Leamington Spa. Now, to me, he looks like somebody who was born in America.
Yeah, he does, actually. He does.
Doesn't he? He does. And he died in Hastings. What a great place to die. It's only because I like, history and Hastings and all that lot. So he went to the Malvern College in Tonbridge School, Eastbourne College and Trinity College, Cambridge. He was married twice, this guy, to Rose Edith Kelly, and then he married a Marie Teresa Sanchez. You've said what he is, but his religion that he made was called Thelema.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Thelema, identifying himself as the prophet entrusted with guiding humanity into the eon of what does that say? I can't even say. Horus in the early 20th century. He was a prolific writer, like you say. And he's done quite a few books over his lifetime. But it's what he done like in 1898. How long ago was that? He joined the Esoteric Hemotic Order of the, God, you can't even say this, of the Goblin Dawn. Have you ever heard of that? Have you heard of it?
The Golden Dawn.
Golden Dawn, yeah. Not the Goblin, the Golden Dawn, where he was trained in ceremonial magic by Samuel Liddell McGregor.
Yeah.
Mathers and Alan Bennett. He studied Hindu and Buddhism practices in India. Now, you wouldn't think that, would you, Richard? A man being like...
You wouldn't.
No, because they're supposed to be very, very peaceful, aren't they, Buddhism and
It's
that?
supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
And the thing about it was, Cowley, when he spelt magic, he did it his own way. He spelt it with a K included in there.
Did
Yeah.
he?
He did.
Wow.
He had his very own way of spelling magic. He had Magick.
Ah.
Like he added the K into magic.
He did. He had his own way of most things, really, especially to do with religion. He didn't like the Christian faith. He didn't like, well, not like the Christian faith. He didn't like some aspects of Christian faith. He didn't like some aspects of what they're called. Trying to get back onto my notes here. Some faiths he didn't like, and some he did and didn't, sort of thing, and he just tried to go his own way.
I think the problem was most faiths, if you think about it, like I'm going to throw it out there with the Christianity. Christianity gives you 10 commandments, and that's the 10 commandments you go to live by. Alistair Cowley was the type of guy who he wanted to create this faith like Thelma that he created that was basically based on the main principle being that you find your true will, which is your unique personal destiny. You must overcome your desires to realise that purpose, which is also called the great work. Knowledge of this is discovered through engagement with one's holy guardian angel, which is manifest of the higher self. The principal teaching of Thelma is do what thou will shall be the whole of the law, while Cowley's detractors said that this was a way of justifying his lifestyle. That is not what it means. It means that a person should ignore trivial things and follow their true destiny. This idea has its roots in early Christianity philosophy. Augustine of Hippo said, "Love and do what thy wilt." There are two additional core principles in Thelma. The first is that every man and every woman is a star. This is reference to Plato's statement that humans are composed of the same substance as stars and are neither either physical nor entirely spiritual. Therefore, this is a reminder that we are more than our physical bodies. The third principle is love as the law, love under will. This suggests that our destinies stem from a place of love, but also that the pursuit of love should not come before the pursuit of the great work. Cowley elaborated on these principles through later publications. One of his main commentaries was that people have the right to live their lives according to their personal law and should be free to work, play, and rest according to their will. They should be able to eat and drink according to their will, and to think, speak, write, draw, paint, carve, etc., mould, build, and dress according to their will. They should be able to love according to their will and live and die according to their will. But there are also responsibilities within Thelma embodied in the four duties. The first duty is to yourself, which is to discover and follow your will. The second duty is to others. While you should remember that you are not to separate from others, you should also not interfere with their will. The third duty is to mankind. Committing a crime is considered a violation of true will. It also says that all laws should be formed to maximise the liberties of individuals. The final duty is to all other beings and things. It says that you should never use an animal or object for a purpose for which it is unfit. This relates to the way humans use resources and how it should be done with conscience.
Yeah. He goes into quite a bit, doesn't he? You know, it's not
He
like
does.
it's not like it was just like a fad. It was a lifetime commitment, really. Yeah, it's about the true will, really. I mean, even though he's got a bad name, so he's got a bad reputation with the black arts, and people recognise him as being evil because he does stuff like that. But it's like, and also tell everybody about his home, Lo.
And Boleskine, aye. So Alistair Cowley, as everybody knows, had a place up in Inverness called Boleskine House, and it went on fire. Now, everybody knows later on and down the line that Jimmy Page, the gentleman for Led Zeppelin, who was absolutely crazy about Alistair Cowley, bought Boleskine House, and then it went on fire. When obviously he had it. Now, I made a discovery when a good friend of mine, Cliff Jones, God love him soul, he actually found the map for me, and it was actually him who told me that there used to be a church there before Alistair Cowley, and funny enough, when the church was there, it went on fire. So not only did it go on fire for Alistair Cowley and Jimmy Page, it went also on fire for the little church, which makes me very sceptical of them doing whatever they're doing with it now. And I do see that there will be a fire.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the now, but somewhere down the line there will be a fire.
So do you think, Richard, are you okay?
I mean, yeah.
We can't see you, love.
Yeah, I'm just doing something.
It's really interesting, all that with this fire business.
Yeah.
There he is, big smile on his face. It is very interesting, that, Lo, because when you think about it, there's been 3 buildings. The first one was a church.
Yeah.
So you've got to look at the reasoning for putting that building as a church in that place. It's got to be a special place, a significant spiritual or energetic reasons that was put there. So whether it was ancient reasons that we have now lost reason about or knowledge about, or there's something. I mean, even if it was on a ley line, it wouldn't just go on fire. If that was the case, all the buildings around the world would be going on fire, wouldn't they?
Do tell me about it.
So what do you think it is then, though?
I think, to be honest, I think there is someone that ley line that has happened that's been not quite discovered. And I think there's something that the church has sparked open. Some sort of practice that sparked open that it's ran through with Alistair Cowley, that's ran through with Jimmy Page. I'm not saying that Alistair Cowley would have known, but then Jimmy Page.
Ellie.
Not if you have blue roofs.
I know what you mean.
This is very, very true. But I just feel that I'll be very surprised that this new place doesn't have a fire. Because
was it on the Loch Ness?
No. I haven't heard anything about Loch Ness, no.
No. But it's crazy It is a crazy story how 3 buildings went up in the exact same situation. It is, it's nuts. It's one of those ones that is nuts. And the other thing about, Alistair Cowley was that he, the other part of Thelma was the cosmology. Thelma had its own dedicated cosmology based around ancient Egyptian deities. It's designed to provide spiritual context, but it is not dogmatic. Many followers of Thelma today also follow other religious traditions. Cowley's cosmology was largely based on what he saw on the Stele of Revealing before the revelations of Iwis. The stele was made for an Egyptian priest during the first millennium BCE, and it shows the priest facing the god of the sun. So there was a lot. It is really, really interesting, guys, and you should really read it. It's really interesting. There's so much to Alistair Cowley that people should really go and read. Was Louise with Thelma and fly over that cliff? Of course! Yes, it's on the shore. You could throw a stone into Loch Ness. Is it, Robert? I thought it was a bit away from it. I thought it was a bit away from it, Robert.
I thought it was on near to Loch Ness.
Hey, maybe it's Nessie starting the fires.
Could be.
You know what? If it was by Loch Ness, now I'm throwing this out. You can all slag me off. You can do whatever you want.
Not at all.
I want you to come back with your thoughts on this, because it's just a stab in the dark. It's most probably tripe what I'm talking about. But you've got to think of it like this. If that was built on the shoreline next to Loch Ness, how do you know people weren't being sacrificed to Nessie? Because maybe this big monster came up every now and again. Might be wrong. We don't believe in it, though, do we? But do you know what I mean? You don't know what people have seen hundreds and hundreds of years ago on that site. You don't know. We don't know.
We don't know, right? Why my skepticism comes from Nessie is because of I haven't seen myself hard concrete evidence, and because that guy has lived there from the 90s to we're now in 2025, and he's not had any concrete evidence to prove that Nessie exists.
Yeah.
That's where my skepticism comes from.
Yeah.
Larry just not looking hard enough.
And you think about it, though, people...
You're just not looking hard enough.
Yeah, it's just that people... You think of it like this. People have lived there for generations. Why haven't they come forward and said anything?
Well, this is true.
They're scared.
Scared of what? Because what they're going to do is bring in money to the local economy.
Well, I'll tell you what, Richard, me and you will get our scuba diving gear out and go to Loch Ness.
Not in February, won't.
And prove me wrong.
Not in the middle of February, won't.
That'd be freezing, wouldn't it? Imagine that.
Well, put on one of the plastic cups and it won't shrivel.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you prove that?
Kelly says you don't, but it would have happened. Same as Bigfoot, no evidence. Photos, etc. with technology we would have today. Surely there would be some sort of proof. Robert says they would have
reported it. Well, that's interesting.
Sorry.
But Robert, what does Robert know about it?
Robert, what do you know about it, honey?
It's interesting.
He's in Australia. He's nowhere near Scotland.
Robertson Fife.
Oh, Fife. Oh,
He's
wrong
I'm
Robert then.
sure, but I'm sure Robertson Fife, just outside Fife, I think. Kelly says could put that cup somewhere else as well. Men would love that.
Really? Yeah. I can hear. Radio.
If that's what Richard's into, well, that brings a whole new meaning to the show. Nessie
It's
would
not
like
what
it
I'm
if she
into.
knew you were coming. I
The
bet
road
you
was
she would. I
on
bet you should go to the road was put in the 30s. Nessie, Noreen, she would transport to the States. Right, I'll tell you what, Richard. What subject will we do next Thursday?
Subject for next Thursday.
Yaha.
Mediumship.
Mediumship. You heard it here first, guys. Mediumship.
And we'll have a guest.
Oh, you're throwing me a guest. Who are you throwing me? It better not be that gobshite.
I've got you a guest for mediumship.
Oh, better not be that
Brilliant.
gobshite.
That sounds
no, it's not Gary, don't worry. It's not Gary.
Thank God for that.
It's my psychic medium, part of Dutch Courage.
She's
and
very
she'll tell you how
welcome
she
here.
got into it and why she got into it.
Awesome.
Good.
So you just volunteered that lassie. You've not even asked the lassie. She probably doesn't even know, and you've just volunteered that.
I have asked her actually, and she's very interested.
Oh, good.
Good. So you've heard it here first. Oh, by the way, Richard, you're the show host next week.
Well, you best send me the link then.
Who is Richard? Who is it, Richard? Do tell.
It's Gemma Howells, and she's from Hensford, UK.
Oh.
She's not well known because she keeps herself to herself. She will only do readings if people approach her.
Yeah.
And to approach her, they have to be sort of guided by her spirit guide to approach her. She will not go out and take readings from Tom, Dick, and Harry that want to pay 20 quid. She doesn't charge for her readings. She's just, if you want it, it's there. Yeah. She only tells you what she sees.
Clyde Whelan and her guest. Yeah. So the week, so we've got on the 13th Richard's guest, and then on the 20th Lynn's guest. This is bloody great. I'm in the back seat for the next 2 weeks. Woohoo!
Nice week for you then.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
I'm not here on the Friday, by the way. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm here tomorrow.
Oh, you're here tomorrow?
No.
Yeah.
I'm here tomorrow. I'm here tomorrow, but I'm not here next Friday on the 14th.
Oh.
Because I'm down Tenby again.
What shite do you call this then?
It's called ghost hunting. It's paranormal investigation, what I do. Sorry, it gets in the way sometimes, but, can't help it.
I'm going to tell my mommy.
Tell your mommy then. She'll just give me a spank on the backside as he normally does.
Oh. How's your little lad?
He's all right, yeah. He's a bit emotional today, but that's just him.
Oh, what was he doing? Will you be on at the same time as now? Yes, darling.
Yeah.
You'll be on same time as now, as always. Tomorrow, guys, we will be talking about haunted roads.
Haunted road? Oh, yeah, that's
good.
Oh, we've got plenty of haunted roads to speak about. Richard,
Yeah.
he does. He loves his smacks too much. That's why I get sick of threatening them.
I do love those smacks. Kelly, you know me too well. You know me too well.
I say I've got to smack him and he thinks it's a fucking holiday.
Yeah. I've
So where
booked
you
a
going
week
then?
off
Where
in
you
February.
going in
I
South
booked a week
Wales?
off in February just to go and see Lo, just to get all my smacks.
Richard, where you going in South Wales?
Tenby again.
And what you doing there?
We're supposed to go to Carousel with Russ Bevins' group. Well, not Russ Bevins. It's Andy Moore's group, Hex Paranormal. But they're not doing it because of lack of interest.
Oh.
But I'm going down there and I'm going to do St. Catherine's Island.
Oh, it sounds interesting.
Ooh,
which is supposed to be
yeah.
heavily haunted. I'm just going to go and sort of run through it all and do like a pre-investigation ready for next year, and I'll do a proper investigation then when I can afford it.
Don't bring up that road that the car moves that's fake. The car that rolls up the hill and down being proven fake.
That's the one in America, I think, isn't it?
I think.
There's one on the Chase that did that apparently.
On the Chase?
Yeah, apparently there was one on the Chase that did that.
Yep. Well, guys, we will wrap it up here. Thank you very much to everyone who's joined in tonight. Thank you very much for the team being with me as always. We will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. UK time. Guys, please go and check out Things in the Netherlands UK. The UK, oh, for fuck's sake. Take a time. Things in the Netherlands YouTube channel. That would be brilliant, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And guys, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
It's been a pleasure.
Toodaloo.